Hello, we've got an old Barney shirt on today. Raymond van Barneveld, yes indeedy. Okay, I'm a pretty poor darts player. I play for fun at home. I've played for years. I love it. Only recently have I started taking it a little bit more seriously and trying to improve somewhat. And I haven't improved all that much, but I've improved quite a bit. And I was probably about a 38 average. 35 to 40 average, maybe just 6 months ago, and I'm now averaging about 60. On a bad day I'll average about 50, on a good day I can average 70, but I normally will average around about 60. The way I've done this is a few different things, and I'm going to explain them all to you now, and these might help you if you're a struggling player like I was and still am. These might help you. Okay, so this is what I did. So number one is the practice routine. That is very, very important. 90% of people will throw at the treble 20 all day long. Throwing at the treble 20. That's how I practice. I mean, that's appalling, look at that. 30, well done. But if we're just throwing at the treble 20 and nothing more, yeah, we might get good at power scoring, but what happens when we need to finish? I mean, I need to warm up. What happens when we need to finish? We need to be hitting that double 16, but we haven't practiced. We go for double 16, what happens? Oh, we've hit a 13. We're miles away because we've never practiced. Well, there you go, double 16. It's boring just playing round the clock. Agreed. So a game I've started playing, which has really, really improved my average, more than any other practice drill you can play, is the JDC challenge. And it's really annoying because I've spent loads of money on a Target's Omni, and Dart Counter doesn't have JDC. So I've had to get Darts Mind, which is an AI phone app, and I've got that over there, and that's pointing at my dartboard, and I play JDC challenge on that. So I've got all this gear, Omni and stuff, and it's completely redundant when I'm training, but it's well worth it. If you haven't used it before, I 100% recommend getting that, because how it works is you will start on the 10 and you have to try and get a double 10 and a treble. If you get all that, the Shanghai, you get a load of points, but you don't have to get that. You know, if you get 3 in the treble or 3 in the single, you'll get 30 points if it's 3 in the single, you'll get 90 points if it's 3 in the treble, and so on and so forth. So you do that, and then you do 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. When you've done that, you get 1 dart at each double, so it's pretty quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way through up to double top and bull, and then when you've done that, then you've got to do single, double, treble again on 15 up to 20, and you get points. You know, it's good to try and beat your best score. So that's probably the number one drill I would say to play and to practice on, and I love using that. So that's my number one tip. Let's just have a go and see if we can do 15 treble, a bit of single, treble, see, and then we go for the double, and we missed that as well. There we go. Number two, everybody says, oh, I've spent £100 on some Luke Littler darts. I'll be as good as Luke Littler. Of course you won't. You know, of course you won't. But there is a misconception that you don't have to spend the money on darts because darts don't make you a better player, what type of darts you've got, which is completely untrue. I've bought a set of darts before and they've really worked for me, whereas I've had sets of darts that maybe I've ordered off eBay or off Amazon and they've been rubbish. I'll show you as an example. Okay, so as an example, the Target scopes, they look like they should work for me because they've got the barrel shape I like, but they don't. Try. Well, there you go. But they just don't seem to work for me. And it could be to do with balancing and all that sort of stuff. So what I would suggest, and this is what I did, is go to a dart shop. There might not be one near you. If there isn't, get in the car and drive to one. Let me tell you why. It might cost you £30 in petrol to go to a dart shop because it's miles and miles away. But if you're ordering on Amazon because some reviewer on the internet says these are a good dart, yeah, they might be a good dart for him, but they might not be a good dart for you. You're going to waste money because you're going to buy darts from Amazon, you're going to throw them, you're going to go, oh, I'm not that good with these, maybe I'd be better with another set, and you're just going to keep buying them, and you know, you'll waste money on darts. Go to a dart shop, they'll let you try them all out, right? You can be in there ages, trying all of them out until you find one that works, because there's all sorts of different barrel shapes, and some are more suited to other players, depending on how you throw the dart, depending on how you grip the dart. So try loads of different ones out. You'll find some that just work, it clicks. You'll go, I like this dart, it feels good in the hand, I'm throwing more consistently with it, I'm throwing straighter with this dart, great. Once you've done that and you've got that dart home, then you can customize it a little bit more, because not a lot of dart shops will let you sort of use different stems and flights. Some might, most probably won't, but you can go online and you can buy loads of different flights, like, what do you call them, like a mixed pack of flights, very cheap, a mixed pack of stems, short, medium, large, whatever. Try them all out. These are Dimplex flights. I can put a normal flight on, which isn't a dimpled one, and it's a little bit thicker, the same shape, but I can't throw as well with it. Maybe it's in my head, I don't know. But these work for me. And I only figured that out by buying a load of different flights, and they're not expensive. So that's my other tip. Go to a dart shop first to get the actual barrel and the dart that works for you, and then experiment with the cheaper flights and the cheaper stems. Order a load of different ones from the internet and just try them out and see what works for you. Because at the end of the day, you're going to need a lot of flight. Unless you're using K-Flex, you're going to need a lot of flights. You're going to need a lot of stems, because they damage and they break quite easily. So that's my second tip. Make sure you get the right dart and your practice routine. And then my third and final bit of advice that's really worked for me is play better people than you. And what I mean by that is play online. If you're a 50 average, play people who are a 55 average. Don't go too high, because you don't want to make it really difficult, so you don't get anywhere near a finish. But play people better than you, because it will make you play better, usually. And you can do that with Dartbot as well. If you normally play Dartbot 7 and you can beat him some of the time, try Dartbot 8. It might bring your average up. It will bring your average up, because you probably won't have a go at a double. But playing people who are better than you is a good idea, because it will make you play better. So they're my 3 tips to improve your average at darts. There are obviously a multitude of other tips, but I'm not a teacher because I'm not very good at darts. This is just what's worked for me. But there's all sorts of how you approach the hockey, how you stand, how you do all this sort of stuff. I don't know. I'm not the person to be telling you how to do that. But this is what's worked for me. And we'll end on the 26. Thanks for watching.